All right, today we're going to be going through and finding the area and perimeter of irregular shapes. We're gonna go through some vocabulary right quick. And here's my vocabulary. First of all, I have the area. It's the amount of space inside of a figure. The formula for area is length times width, which is going to be extremely important. The perimeter is the distance outside or around the figure. Everybody knows the outside around. You got to think of a fence. And the formula for that is 2 times length plus 2 times width, or side plus side plus side. All right, we're going to dig into some whole group exploration. This is a very simple one, and we're going to start off with finding the area and perimeter of this simple figure right here. This is not irregular because it is just a regular shape. It is a rectangle. How do I know it's a rectangle? Because the square, all sides are equal, and I can see that the top is 5 centimeters and the side is 3 centimeters. In order to find the area, and I'll put it at the top, area is going to equal length times width. So all I'm going to do is say 3 times 5, because the 3 represents my width, how wide it is. The 5 centimeters is how long it is. So my area would be 15. To go through and find the perimeter, I have to add up all the sides, or I can do perimeter, which is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So I will be doing 2 times 3, which is 6, and 2 times 5, which is 10. So my perimeter would be 16. Also, if this side is 3, this side over here would be 3, because they are the same length. And then this side is 5, so and this down here will be 5. So it will be 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. All right, we're going to go for some deeper understanding. And in my deeper understanding, now we're getting into an irregular shape. And with this irregular shape, we want to find the area and the perimeter of this irregular shape. The one thing I want to show out that's important is you can see the total length of the top is 7 centimeters. The total width is 6 centimeters. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and find the area and perimeter of this irregular shape. But what I want you guys to do is we're going to have to make it into 2 different rectangles. So there's 2 ways that I can split it. I can split it here, and you can see that I have a rectangle here and a rectangle here. The interesting part about this, and what I want you guys to not do it with a misconception, is with this rectangle, I'm going to just outline it. That's the one rectangle I want to find the area for. So I'm going to go with the length of it, which is 7, and the width of it, which is 3. So in this box here, I will be doing 7 times 3. Okay? The 6 is going to be the total width. But this rectangle right here, the total width is only 3. So with this one, this is my second rectangle. I won't use the 2, it would be no good. And I won't use the 6, it won't benefit me none either. So now I need to do 3 and 5. 3 times 5 will be in my second rectangle, and that's going to give me 15. 7 and 3 is going to give me 21. So now I want to add the area of both of them. And when I add the area of both of them, 21 plus 15, I'm going to get 36. So my area for this figure would be 36. Now if I'm going through and I'm finding the perimeter, I can just either do the formula for perimeter, and I erased it, I'll put it back up, which is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, or I could just add up all the sides. And I'm going to add up all the sides, 7 and 3, 7 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6. Now if I add up all the sides, 7 and 3 is 10, 5, 3, and 2 is 10, so that's 20, plus the 6 will give me 26. So my perimeter is 26 because I'm just adding up all the numbers that are on the outside. All right, and now here we have, I'll erase this, we have a different one. Now this one is an irregular shape with unknown sides. And this is going to be extremely important. because I need you to understand that everything that is running vertically will have to be equivalent to 10 yards. So this one is vertical, this is 4 yards, so 4 and a number is going to have to give me the total of 10. So 4 plus what number? That's going to be 6. Everything that is running horizontally or side to side will go together. So this one is 2, this one is 12, so 12 and 2 is going to give me a total of 14, because the whole one that is running horizontally is 14. Alright? So again, this side over here that's running vertically has to be equivalent to 10. My one part that's going vertically is 4 yards. And then my other one that is vertically, when I add it to this one, is going to have to give me 10, so it's going to be 6. 6 and 4 gives me the 10. And then I didn't know this one, but I know that running horizontally, 12 and 2 gave me 14. So now that I have all the unknown sides on it, I can then split it up into another way and it'll give me 2 rectangles. So I'll just split it this way right here. And I have to look and see that this is my rectangle. What is the width of this particular rectangle right here? 10. What is the length of it? Is 2. So this one right here, the area of that one would be 20. Then I come to my second rectangle and I look at it. Again, I don't want to get confused with this 14 because the 14 is the whole part. With this rectangle here, the length of just this rectangle is 12 and the width is 6. So 12 and 6 is 72. So 72 would be the area of, we'll call this one rectangle A, and 20 will be the area of rectangle B. I add the 2 areas because I want to find the area of the total figure. I add the 2 and I should get 92, which is the area of both. And again, to find the perimeter, now that I have all of the numbers that I need, I can just add all my sides. And if you don't want, if you add all your sides, I got 14 plus 10, that's going to give me 24, plus 12 is going to give me 36, plus 4 more is going to give me 40, that's 46, and that's 48. Or I can do 2 times the length, which is 2 times 14. I'll switch over to the black one. 2 times 14, which is 28, and then 2 times 10, which equals 20. I add those 2 and I would get 48, which is the same that I did when I added up all the sides. All right, we'll dig a little bit deeper. All right, we'll go to a different whole group exploration that we'll need in order to solve. And this one is quite simple. This one is like the last one. The only difference is there is no question marks. So now it's the same. Everything that's running vertically, and we know vertically is up and down, we have the total width of it, which is 12. That means that this part right here and this part right here, the sum of these 2 parts will have to be 12. So this one right here is 5. So my missing number, and if I have to count up, you have to count up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The missing number would be 7. Here, the total width is 15. So this one here and this one here has to give me the total of 15. 8 plus the number, I gotta find the sum that's gonna give me 15. 8 plus 7 is 15. So now I have all the numbers that I need in order to find the area and the perimeter. So just like we did last time, we're going to go through and we're going to make 2 rectangles. I'm going to split it right here. And while splitting it here, I have 8 times 7 for this particular box right here. And again, if we know our multiplication facts, 8 times 7 is going to give me 56. And here I'm going to do 15 and 5. And 15 times 5, 5 times 5 is 25. I regroup the two, that's going to give me a total of 75. 75, and then I add 75 and 56. The area for this one is 56. The area for this one is 75. I go ahead and I add those two. 5 and 6 is 11. I'm going to regroup. 5 and 7 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So my total area is 131. Again, if I want to go through and I want to find the perimeter, 2 times the length. Right here, 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So my perimeter would be, I'll put a P for perimeter, 2 times the length, which is 2 times 15, which is 30, plus 2 times the width, which is 2 times 12, which is 24, which will give me a total of 54 for my perimeter. And then this one right here will be my area. All right, we'll get into one that we'll have time for about 2 more, and then I'll let you guys go ahead and attempt to do it by yourselves. Oh, a real world application for all my people out there that are going to be, landscapers. You're going to build, there's a lot of money in that. You get paid more money than teachers, I'm sure. But we'll go with this word problem. Mason has a rectangular pool with an area of 259 square feet and a length of 7 feet. What is the width in feet of Mason's rectangular pool? Now, his rectangular pool, this is going to be Mason's rectangular pool. And from his backyard, you can see Mason is probably rich. But what we're going to do is we're going to say we have the length, we're trying to figure out the width. And they gave us the total area, which is 259 square feet. So we're going to say the length, I'll just put the 7 here. Hope you can see that, the 7 here, and I want to find this side here. I know the total on the inside is going to be 259. Okay? So I'll move the 7 down here. Hopefully you can see this one. All right? And I want to figure out the other side. So I got the 7 here. I want to figure out what this side, but I know the area is 259. If I go back to my, if I go back to my formula, I know to find the area, I have to do length times width. In order to find my missing side, I'm going to have to do the inverse operation. The inverse operation is the reverse. So the reverse of multiplication is division. So I'm going to do 259 divided by 7. Okay, and how we're going to do this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it using, and I'll make the 7 darker so that you guys can see it. We're going to do, let me rewrite this. 7 divided by 259. And we're going to do partial quotings. And doing partial quotings, I got 7 times the number is going to give me as close to 25 as possible. I'm going to say 7 times 3, which is 21. I have a blank space here that's equivalent to 0. That's 0, so 7 times 30 is 210. I'm going to subtract. I'll get 49. 7 times the number is going to give me as close to 49 as possible. 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49. Subtract, I'm going to get 0. I'll add these two right here, and that's going to be 37, which means that side is going to have to be 37. How I check my work? I'm going to check my work by saying is 37 times 7 equivalent to my area, which is 259. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 4 gives me 25. So I know that my work is correct. All right, we'll go through this last one, and then I'll let you guys go.